About halfway? Hello. Very Princess Diaries right now. Welcome back to the channel. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Stephanie Jean. This is my channel. This is Susannah Rose. She is on this channel a lot. As always, I will link her channel up in the top there. Today, we are doing a wonderful Spilling the Tea episode.
But of course, they're not filled with tea, they're filled with mimosas. Spilling the tea equals tipsy talk.
Yes, and group chat equals friendship talk.
Sober truth.
Sober truth. So today, we are talking about firsts in relation to relationships. So as you guys may know, I got married recently, and this was my maid of honor. So where do you want to start?
Well, we could, let's see, where does it all start in life? First crush?
Okay, first crush.
First crush.
Do I remember my first crush?
Here, I'll go first.
Good.
The first one that I can remember was when I was in school. There was this boy, right? And he was very friendly, outgoing. He was, he was pretty cute. But at that point, I wasn't really, not really interested in boys. And I remember this one girl who was also like in our class came up to me and she was like,
"Oh, he's so cute. I really like him, but I don't think he even notices me."
and I was like, okay. And I don't know why I thought it was weird. I was like, what is this with like
People having crushes. Like, he's just a boy in our class. We just play capture the flag with him.
And then a little time goes on, maybe, less than a year goes on, and suddenly I have a crush on him too. But like, that girl is like no longer in the picture. I think she was like in a different class or something like that.
Wait, how old are you during that?
Oh, okay, so during this I was about 11. So I was in a play with this boy, right? And on the first day of rehearsal, we were going around and introducing ourselves to each other, and he was like,
"Hi, I'm so-and-so. What's your name?"
and I was like,
"I know who you are, and my name's Susannah."
and I was really sad because he didn't know who I was. So that was my first crush.
I honestly can't
I
remember.
don't know him personally anymore, but I still have him on Instagram and stuff, so it's kind of funny sometimes. I like come across a picture of his and I'm like, memories.
I don't remember my first crush.
Well, what's the first crush you remember? Or the first crush you don't want to remember? Okay, do it.
This boy and I had gone to school together from elementary school, well, 3rd grade is when I started the elementary school, until high school. And somewhere around like 4th grade or 5th grade, he was like really nice to me. And then we got to middle school, so that's like on the same age. And I was so infatuated with this boy. He had done like one of those summer transformations from like, boy with the glasses to like he suddenly was walking around with a basketball everywhere, and I was just thinking about Troy Bolton, which is Zac Efron, and like unrealistic expectations, honestly.
I mean, if we're really talking about our first crush,
Yeah.
Troy from High School Musical.
Zac Efron to this day.
Nick Jonas. Anyway, back to the story.
But yeah, I mean, that's basically it. It was just kind of like, I really liked him, and like, we knew each other. Like, everybody thought we were a lot closer than we were, which was interesting because like towards the end of high school, everybody was like,
"Oh, this person, like, have you heard from this person? And what's this person been up to?"
and I'm like,
I don't know. I don't talk to him.
like we were never on like a like we're really close, like we're gonna talk about things kind of level. It was fine though.
A first kiss.
Oh.
It's just that.
The number you have dialed has been changed.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. My first kiss was during a rehearsal for Beauty and the Beast, and I was playing Beauty. I say Beauty because it wasn't the Disney version. I wasn't Belle. I was Beauty. So we're rehearsing, right, for Beauty and the Beast, And on this particular day, our community theater group had been awarded this big grant to help the arts. And so the news was going to come and kind of do like a special on this theater company and just show a little bit of clips from the rehearsals. They were going to interview me and the other leads and stuff like that. And the director, obviously. The director comes up to me and says,
Susannah, the fake kiss is looking really weird.
because it was supposed to be a fake kiss at their wedding or whatever, you know, when he turns back into the prince and everything's good, and then they have a wedding and they kiss, and then the show's over, yay! It's children's theater. So she comes up to me and she said,
I talked to the person that was playing the prince, and he's okay with making it a real kiss as long as you're okay with making it a real kiss.
15-year-old me was like,
I need to be a real actor, and this is how I'm gonna do it. It's going to be a real kiss, and it's gonna be great. And I'm gonna be the best actress there ever was.
so it's all very new and a little bit scary. And so she's like, and she like grabs me and pulls me into this costume closet where the prince is already waiting there. We're in this costume closet and she like places us right in front of her. It's me and the prince, and she's standing right here and she goes,
Okay, kiss.
and I was like,
Okay, it's happening right now. Let's go.
That's so awkward. Like, that's no time for you to prepare. Like, what if you hadn't brushed your teeth that day?
no time. We turn to each other, we both, you know, kind of like lean into each other, and it's just like this little, just a little peck, just a cute little peck. And I was like, oh,
I've been kissed.
and that's the story of my first kiss, or my first 15 kisses, I guess.
Oh, goodness.
Your turn.
So, my first kiss happened, I was in middle school. I don't remember if it was 7th or 8th grade, but it was around there. And I don't remember, I think we were like passing notes in like English class or something, and he said that he wanted to be my
My boyfriend.
I was like,
Cool, sounds great.
it was after school and it was after cheer practice. He was like,
I want to kiss you.
and I was like,
I'm scared. My mom's waiting for me outside, and I need to go.
he was like,
Just one real quick kiss.
and we're like in the back of the school, like behind like the art classroom or something.
Legit.
And so I have my big backpack on and my little cheer uniform, and so I go and I kiss him real quick and I run away and I run I run all the way to the front of the school and I get in my mom's car and I'm out of breath. I'm like and my mom's like,
What's wrong? Like, why are you running?
and I was like,
I just didn't want to be late.
and then in my head I'm like,
I just had my first kiss. Wow.
I don't remember it. I was literally thinking that like right after. I'm like, I don't remember my first kiss and it just happened. Yeah, that's my first kiss.
Nice.
So first boyfriend. That's
No,
my
first date.
First date?
Yes, first date.
Any first date?
No, first like date that you ever went on.
Okay. It was. He picked me up from school or from work or from my parents' house. I don't remember. And he took me to go see a movie. I don't remember what movie it was though. I really don't. I can't remember. I know we went and saw a movie, and we got like frozen yogurt afterwards, and that was really nice. But yeah, that was my first date. I think. Did he get me flowers? He did get me flowers. He got me. They were like orange roses.
Again, freshman year of college. Little bit of backstory. This isn't someone that I was like friends with or anything. I used to sit in the cafeteria by myself when I was eating breakfast. And a couple of times, this one guy who also usually sat by himself, he'd be like, oh, can I come sit like at your table? And I'd be like, sure, why not? So we'd, you know, like make a little bit of small talk. So he would tell me about how he was from this town that was featured in a movie, and this movie was coming out, and he's like,
Yeah, I get free tickets to see it because I'm from that town.
and then he goes, would you like to go out with me and see it? And I was like,
Sure.
so I kind of tried to blow him off a few times, but every time I told him I was too busy, he would pick a different time where I was available, and I'd be like, he's like, but I don't have a car, so let's take the bus. And I was like, I mean, all right, cool. So we take the city bus, which is a little bit creepy, and we take it to this movie theater. So we both get our little bags of popcorn, we go into the movie, and he tries to do that classic move. You know the one where you go, yeah, wait.
Okay.
I was on this side, he was on this side. He was like, and he starts reaching his arm over to me, and I know this is mean, And in retrospect, I really shouldn't have done it like this. I get that, but I promise I'm not a trash human
Here,
being.
let me be him. You do you. I don't know. They always groan in the movies when they do it.
No, that's what I did. That was my reaction. I turned to him and I just laughed. I think he was a little hurt, but he kind of like laughed along with me and like shrunk his arm back and put it back to its respective place. We finished watching the movie. We were on the bus again. We were talking about like music and stuff. And I was like, dang, I don't like this guy. Like, I just didn't want to go on a separate date. And he was talking about like this cult that he was a part of and stuff. So it was just not a good.
What?
Well, it was. And I was just like, I'm just not about it. I'm just not about it.
I remember so many more details about your first date than I do.
I was like, you know what? Like, he's like, I don't really want to date him, but like, he's nice enough. I'm gonna invite him to this like Bible study club that I go to. And I was like, maybe he'll like not want to be in the cult anymore. I'm gonna need some more mimosa for the rest of this talk. Intermission.
Mimosa break.
And ready to go.
So, how we met our current boys. You first.
Yeah, mine's a lot shorter. I was in a show. I was in a play at school. And the person I played opposite of,
And I was stage managing that show.
yeah,
That's part of it.
His roommate would come to a lot of our like cast functions. We'd have like cast hangouts and the cast party or whatever. And he came to one of our like tech rehearsals, and that's how I met him there. He was playing the theme song to The Office, which I thought was just the coolest thing. I was like, yes, The Office, yes, piano. And like, I knew he went to the same church as me and everything, so I thought that was really cool. And then at our cast party, we broke out the ukuleles and we started playing our original music for each other. And I mean, honestly, the rest is history from that point.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty easy story, pretty cute, I think.
It is cute.
Yeah.
And it is easy to tell.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike mine.
Here we go.
Yay for being
Get your tea.
complicated.
Get your tea ready.
Jacob and I met, 2012? Yeah, 2012.
7 years ago?
Yeah.
7 years ago.
He was one of the few people in my high school that I was just able to like just openly talk to, and I always knew that we could openly talk to each other. My senior year is coming to a close, so this is 2014, and he pulls me aside and he says, hey, have I ever shown you a picture of my baby brother? And I was like, no, I haven't seen your little brother. Like, sure, I'd love to see a picture. We're just like outside after rehearsal. I'm waiting for my dad to come pick me up on his motorcycle. It's whatever. And he shows me his phone, and there's this picture of baby Cody holding a sign that says, will you let my big brother take you to prom? And I was like, okay, that's cute. Prom day comes. This boy shows up in a limo, and he has this corsage of these beautiful orchids. Actually, I have the thing in here, I think. Yes.
The bracelet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so he has this corsage of beautiful orchids, which was on this bracelet, which I still have to this day. He's wearing a fedora, which is annoying. I'll put a picture up so you guys can see. Oh my gosh, the glow up is so real. Okay, and now we're married. That's it for this video. Go follow us on social media, links down below. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!